So in this series of videos, we're going to cover the topic of arithmetic numbers as pertaining to Maths D. So this is mostly we're going to follow this book, D. Rayner. So I have the third edition with me. I'll be solving problems from here. But at the same time, maybe you have some other edition. But the problems, I think you'll find them over there also. Okay. But the exercise numbers might be a bit different. Okay. And additionally, I'll also sometimes I might be using this book, and even if I don't use, this is a book that you can actually, this is very helpful. That is New Syllabus Mathematics 4, Lee Peng Yi, by the 5th edition, the one with this cover. There's a one with there's a later edition, but I think this one is more helpful. Okay. Additionally, before finishing each topic, I'll be solving some quite a number of problems from the question paper, so that you get the overview of what you'll face in your exam. And also at the end, sometimes there might be a small test, and then at the end I'll solve the test paper, so you can also evaluate yourself, that is how much you have learned. So the first topic, so this topic arithmetic number, so this is chapter 1 of first chapter of D. Rayner. So arithmetic, actually this is a topic that everyone needs to know. For example, even if somebody is a let's say even if somebody is a rickshaw puller, he needs to know some arithmetic. Anybody dealing with money needs to know arithmetic, and that includes everybody basically. Okay, so the first topic that I'm going to do, it is ratio and proportion from here. So this is something that you have done in earlier classes also, but mostly it's going to be review. But as I go through the problems, maybe some things you didn't understand before, you'll understand it now. So in my book, the third edition, D. Rayner, Extended Mathematics for Cambridge IGCSE. So this is exercise 16, the first chapter. And question number, I'm doing question number 19 first. So what is this question saying actually? This question is saying that when $143 is divided in the ratio 2:4:5, what is the difference between the largest share and the smallest share? So basically you have, this is the amount of money you have, $143. This is divided in the ratio 2:4:5. This money is divided into 3 parts. So the ratio of the 3 parts is 2:4:5. So let's say the 3 parts are 2x, 4x and 5x. This is perfectly valid, because if I take the ratio of these 3 parts, I'm going to get 2:4:5. So if I add all of them, I get 143. Okay, so this means what? So 2x plus 4x plus 5x, so 11x. 11x is equal to 143. So x will be equal to 13. Okay. Then the question they're asking, what is the difference between the largest share and the smallest share? So the largest share here is 5x and the smallest share is 2x. So difference is going to be 5x minus 2x, which is equal to 3x, which is equals to 3 into 13. So it is going to be $39 or 39 pounds, whatever the unit given. Okay, so this is the first sum. So what did we do? 143 is divided into 3 parts. The ratio is 2:4:5. So I make it like this part corresponds to 2x, this part corresponds to 4x, this part corresponds to 5x. So if I add all of them, definitely I'll get 143. I find the value of x. Now they're asking for the difference between the smallest share and the largest share. So that is going to be 5x minus 2x, 3x. So the amount is 3 into 13. Okay, now let's move on to the next sum. So question number 22. Let's move on to this sum. Again, a very easy sum. So they're asking that 5/8 of the children in the school are boys. So 5/8 of the children are boys. So what is the ratio of boys to girls? So if 5/8 of the children are boys, we know what? 3/8 of the children are girls. So the ratio of boys to girls is 5/8 is to 3/8, which is the same as 5 is to 3. Okay, quite easy. Now let's do number 23. A man and a woman share a prize of 1000 between them in the ratio 1:4. The woman shares her part between herself, her mother, and a daughter in the ratio 2:1:1. How much does the daughter receive? A relatively large sum. So first, let's look at the first line. A man and a woman receive a share a prize of 1000 between them in the ratio 1:4. Let's focus on that part. So you have $1000 that's shared between a man and a woman in the ratio 1:4. So you can say what? The man receives X dollars and the woman receives 4x dollars. So 5x is equal to 1000. So the man receives $200 and the woman receives $800. That is the first part. Then the woman shares her part between herself, her mother, and her daughter. That is 800. The part that the woman receives, 800 is shared between herself, her mother, and her daughter in the ratio 2:1:1. Okay. So now, how much does the daughter receive? So let's say we can, let's say the part that the mother receives of this 800 is 2y. The daughter receives y, and the mother of the original lady and the granddaughter of the girl, the grandmother of the girl, so she also receives y. So basically the original lady, she receives 2y, her mother receives y, and her daughter receives y. Okay, so this total amount will be what? This is 4y is equal to 800. So y will be equals to 200. So this is the amount that the daughter receives.